You've paid the price. You've done well. You've accomplished your goal. You're now on a pedestal. You've forgotten the years of suffering that you had to go through to get to where you are. Maybe you haven't, but you feel like, oh, I did this and I deserve all that I have received. What's the way forward? I've heard a story of a man who won a battle, and on his way back, he told one of his people to remind him that you're only human. Even as the people around him were singing his praises, this man beside him would say to him, remember, you're only human, you're only a man, you're only a man. It helped keep him in check. When we are so lifted up and so detached from reality and so disconnected from our humanity, knowing that we still have blood in our veins and our bones can still break and we are not the Almighty, if we are so disconnected, then we begin to treat people like animals. It's best to still be rooted in where we are and remember where we came from. But what do you tell a man who is already down, but you need to lift him up? Then you need to encourage him and say to him, you can accomplish this. But what do you say to a man that has already accomplished those, been there, done that? Let him remember that he did not get there by his own strength, even if it looks like he got there by his own strength. He did not create the air he breathed. And maybe he built the company from scratch. There are some people who came and worked in the company. He did not do it alone. There are people beside him, workers he employed. He built it together with his workers. I'm convinced that it's best to not sing your own glory, to not sing your own praises, but let it be another person who is singing it. Taking your own praises or singing your own praises leads to destruction. It leads to disconnection from reality. Seeing things like thinking that we've arrived, thinking that we're on top of the world and we cannot be touched. The one who knows his strengths and knows how to handle himself in this pedestal will last long. There's a way a man carries himself and it attracts unwanted hate, unwanted attention, unwanted battles. Say you found a pot of gold somewhere and you announce on Instagram that you now possess some gold. There are some people that may come after your life. Some things may need to be kept hidden, but some things may need to be made known. There's a time to make things known, and then there's a time to make things hidden. But what can a man do in a wicked generation, or in a situation where you may be targeted because you're now on a pedestal, you've arrived? There are people that want your position, there are people that want what you have. There's a man that said that when people look at you on that pedestal, they're imagining themselves on that pedestal. When people see you in your nice car driving around, they're imagining how it would be if they had that kind of car, especially for those who are not on your level, for example. If we carry ourselves knowing that we are still human beings and we're fallible, the things we have can be stolen. We are not going to live forever. There are some people that rise and some also fall. There's a man that said that success is a two-way lane. There are some people headed for success and there are some people headed away from success at the same high speed. So you're heading full speed towards success. But there are some people coming back, falling back down. We will not be on the stage forever. We won't be on the stage forever. No matter how long, there will come a time that our names will not be what is named. Well, there is one name that lasts forever, but it's not a human name. When you're on that pedestal, not that you will not be in the moment and enjoy what's going on and make merry and dance with friends is good, but have a limit. Do not be so overjoyed that you are detached from reality, There's a person who I heard a story. A person who was celebrating, got drunk, drove a car into a group of people, and was, I think, put in jail or faced a sentence. Drunk driving because of merry making. Try not to drink. Drinking takes away your intelligence, makes you do foolish things. When you're drunk, gravity doesn't feel like gravity. Driving doesn't feel normal. Maybe people look like trees, and you feel so bold that you begin to say things that should have been kept secret. Now that you have grown, now you're now on a pedestal, it's best not to cut off the people that were with you, especially from the beginning. Well, there are some people that now that you're on a pedestal are not fit to be with you. They are there to pull you down, but there is a mentor, someone who was with you, training you and believing in you. Keep him by your side. Help him also. Him or her, who your mentor is. But there are some, you may have been friends when you were little, who are not suitable to be friends now that you're on a pedestal. Because they say evil. They advise you to do evil. Such you may cut off, but in a humble way. Let your speech be with grace. Let it not be with harshness, except you need to be harsh. But when you're speaking, let it bring grace to your hearer. Do not put a person down unnecessarily. Now that you're on the top, you see the world from a different view, but remember, things are in 3D. They do not look the same from all angles. Respect the opinion of others. Take them into account. It's easy to be blindsided because you're now on a pedestal. You do not see things from where other people are seeing it. I was listening to a podcast. It said that the worst ideas come from, well, some really bad ideas come from business people that are in the academics. Maybe PhD holders that are on campus, detached from reality, not in business, and they bring up ideas that if you had given it to someone who is in business and doing business, they would have seen the mistake and said that this plan will not work. But the other person who is studying in a room, cooped up in a room, and not thinking, not seeing things from the outside world, he thinks that everything has been planned out, it's on paper. The real world can be simulated on paper. He's so detached from reality that he doesn't listen to reason anymore. And the person who has been in the game is telling him reason, but he refuses to take it because he thinks he's so wise. Thinking one is so wise would lead to downfall. Trust not in your own understanding. Know that you do not have all the wisdom and you do not see things from all angles. It's best for one to have counselors, to have someone around you who would tell you that you're wrong when you are wrong. Having counselors is good. We have one brain, 2 eyes, 1 mouth, 2 ears. Let's listen twice as much as we speak. Amazing.